Good morning, everybody. Cindy Utter here with my artsy endeavors. How are we doing today? I'm doing pretty good. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on, what are we working on today? 55 faces. And we're going to be doing, as soon as I find a pen, let's see, number, what did I say? This is going to be 52 maybe? I'm sorry, yeah. 52 and 53. Now these I'm going to do a little bit differently. I've been trying to do all different kinds of techniques. Yeah, I was drawing quite a few of them. But these, I think I'm going to do a little bit of collage-y, maybe a little bit of painty. Who knows? So let's see how it goes. Alright, so we're going to start off with some dilution paints. I've already used this earlier, but that's okay. I'm going to use it again. Just going to throw some paint down. Paint down. Just because I can. Still has a little bit of my yellow in it from earlier, which is okay. Gives it that kind of variegated look, right? I like that. Alright, so we got these not so funky looking. Actually, I want a little bit of that white, so I'm going to throw a little bit of white in there. Just because I can. Isn't that cool? So quick. A little dauber, boom, 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 a little paint. Life is good, right? I'm just kind of using up some of the paint out of my dauber. I got to put down a new sheet one of these days. Okay, sorry about all that bouncing. Let me dry these up and we'll be right back. Okay, so now I recently purchased a whole bunch of stamps off a wonderful girl I know. And some of them are really cool background stamps. So what I plan on doing, I'm going to use one of those background stamps today. Actually, a couple of them. The first one I'm going to use is going to be these hearts. Hang on, I got to remove the paper. Some of these are just brand new. They've never been used, as you can see. Alright, remove this backing. And what I'm going to do is I want to just do a background stamp on here. So this I'm going to use some archival ink. This is a deep purple. And this is just a bunch of arrows that I'm going to use. Sorry with the bumping. It bumps on my camera. Okay. And we're just going to stamp it and hope it comes out, right? Let's see what happens. Yay! That's because I moved it. It smudged a little, but that's okay. I don't mind. It's just the background. Nothing exciting. I'm just going to throw some more right there. There we go. Alright, and now for the other background, I'm going to do the same thing, only I'm using a little bit different stamp. This one is going to be just a bunch of clouds and it looks like it's got writing on it. And this one I'm going to do in cobalt blue. And hopefully I won't smudge this one like I did my other one, but hey, it's life, right? Alright, I'm not sure which is up or down. I don't think it really matters, so let's just put her on. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? That's so cool. Instant background. Alright, let me dry these up. Okay, so I said I was going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a little bit of collage-y. Now I found these two girls and I kind of fussy cutted them out. Nothing crazy, just a little bit. And I love the way they look. So I am going to start out with this gal. We're going to put her right here. Now I'm going to actually use some, wow, this broke. Some old matte medium. No, I'm not. Look at that. This is what happens when you put matte medium into a jug that's not completely sealed. It turns into like putty. So we're not using that. Let's see if this will work. I think this will work. It's my super heavy gel. So let's get this gal put down here. Shall we? I gotta get these used up. Some of these jars I've had open for quite a while, and don't want to throw it away, so let's use it up. So I'm going to put her right to the edge of that, and then we're just going to do another layer of matte medium over top of her, or heavy gel. Okay, we're going to set her aside and let her dry. And now this one, I like these arrows, they're going every which way, and I like her. I think she's kind of cool. Isn't she neat? So let's take her, we're going to sit her down right around in here, somewhere in that area. And same thing, we're just going to cover her up. And let's get them dry. Alright, so I've got this pretty well dry. I've got a couple markers here. This is from Pilot, and it's a gold marker, fine point, extra fine point. Here's a Pen Touch gold. And this one's actually a little bit better. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring her dress on down. I just want to try to kind of fill in a little bit of this here so that she's not quite so... Come on, give me my copper. Most of this is going to be covered up, I hope. Alright, there we go. There's my copper. I'm just going to bring this down. Just kind of cover up that blue and teal. Not looking for anything crazy, just kind of cover her up a little bit. Dry that up real quick. Now, like I said, I was going to do this a little bit collage-y, so I've pulled out some flowers here, and I really like these flowers. I think they're pretty. I think they're lilies. And I also have this one here, so I'm going to again use the super heavy gel. I want a different brush because that one was way too big. Let's use this one. Oh, this one's hard. Alright. I've decided I'm going to put a flower right here on her hair, I think. Yeah, she's pretty. Oops, get back there, you. I really like these lilies. I'm going to put them right in here. So I'm going to put one right here. Like that one. Let's do that one there. Glue them down. Glue them down. Alright. See, I think she looks pretty like that. I'm going to bring in a little bit more of her gold. And I'm going to bring out some of the gold in her umbrella. I like her. Alright, now let's go to the next one. I'm going to let her dry up a little bit before I do much to her. Now this girl, I picked out these flowers. Apparently I'm in the mood to use flowers today. So I am going to cut this off because I don't want it sticking out on her. So I just cut that leaf off. same thing. I'm just going to kind of cover up a little bit of this bottom here. Let's do her just like that. Sound good? That way she doesn't look like she's just sitting in thin air there. Oops. Threw my brush in the water. Okay, we're going to just put it right here. There we go. We're just going to put her down. Okay, now let's dry them up. Now this girl, even though I just dried her, I forgot, I want to put a dragonfly or butterfly. To me it looks more like a dragonfly. I want the dragonfly right in here somewhere. There we go. Alright, so there's my dragonfly. Dry it up real quick. Okay, this one's pretty well dry. Now I am going to have to cut the bottom off this. You know, I think I'm going to leave that alone or not. That's how quick you make a decision. Or not. Alright, I like this. Now I just want to get her to stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to go in, of course, with the Stabilo. Give her some shadows and darkness around her. Oops, get back here, you. So basically I just, with this one, what I want to show you is, you know, you don't have to know how to draw a face to make a beautiful girl. There's so many ways, so many different ways you can do this. So I just used a couple of clips out of a magazine of girls that I thought were kind of cool looking, and knew I wanted to use in my art someday. I have basically envelopes full of collage-y stuff. So sometimes it's nice just to go in and find something a little bit different and, you know, try a different technique. Now with her, I do want to find some words for her, which I'll dig out my word box here in a minute and see what kind of words we can put to her. I don't know if it's going to be a phrase or a single word. This one, I keep thinking wishes. Every time I see her, I think of wishes. So hopefully I can find, if not I'll have to stamp my own. So I'm just, again, I'm adding a little bit of shadow here, just add a little bit of dimension. Just makes her stand out a little bit more. So that's this girl. I'm not going to go over her. Yes, I could take paint, I could go over flesh, yada yada yada. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to do her collage and keep her that way. So now this one, same thing. I've got to cut off this end here because of where I'm going to store these. They go in a box usually. Still trying to decide what I'm going to do with all my treasures, as I call them. I don't know. I don't know if I should do a giveaway and get rid of them all, which I kind of don't want to do. I like looking through them every now and then. Just not sure. We shall see. Again, just adding a little bit of dimension to her. Well, not to her, to the flower in that case. Her. Love her hair. Looks familiar. I had somebody ask me the other day how long my hair has been like this. And I can literally say years. So that's awesome. I had made a comment once to my husband about, you know, maybe toning it down, not being so purple. He's like, absolutely not. This is you. And you know what? He's right. I always tell him that that he's Mr. Perfect, which means I have to be Mrs. Perfect because I married him. good guy. I am very, very, very lucky girl. Alright. So I like her. Okay, let's see if we can find some words for these girls and finish them up. Be right back. Pardon me. Alright, so I went through I've got a little drawer here. Actually, I have quite a few of these drawers full of word stuffs. And this Possibilities jumped out at me for her. Kind of like to put it kind of like it down here. So I am actually going to put, they are stickers, but because I want them to stay stuck, I do use a little bit of sticker medium matte gel, blah, 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 this stuff on them, heavy gel. Alright, so I'm going to put this right here just because I can. Possibilities. I like her. Now, this one, like I said, I wanted wishes, but I didn't have it in word form, so I'm going to make my own. Again, these are little stickers. I am going to I don't care if they're straight. Each wish wishes. And I'm just going to throw a little bit of matte medium gel over top of that so it stays. Alright, so here's my words. I am going to dry them up and then we're just going to outline them and then these two will be done. Be right back. Alright, so for this one I'm just going to use my gold extra fine. Just go around the possibilities here. Okay, it doesn't show much, but I know it's there. And for wishes, this is a, thank you Gina Ahrens for putting me onto this. This is a Sharpie pen from Target. It has a stainless steel housing and it's refillable. So now I just have to find the refills for it. But I like the idea that it was a Sharpie pen. So I'm actually going to use that right here and just go around the wishes. A little bit of that matte medium is still not quite dry enough, but that's okay. I'm not worried. I just clean off the head of my pen every now and then to make sure that I don't get it clogged up. Alright, so we've got number 52 and 53. We've got wishes and possibilities. I hope you've enjoyed these. Very simple, quick, easy way to do a few cards. And as always, have fun. That's what life's all about. And happy creating. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.